Hey, this is BugPowderDust. Thank you once again for joining me. We're on episode 39 now of this Prison Architects Let's Play series. And thank you very much for bearing with me. I've been away for a few days and now I'm back. So the normal schedule will be resumed. I've got a laundry list of things I need to do in this prison. Thank you very much to a couple of subscribers. Firstly to Mans Classens, who said that Harvey in the protection zone, protective area, flashed some contraband. So that's a very naughty Harvey. I need to find out where you are. And not sure if Harvey's his surname or his... Oh, there we go, Warren Harvey. So he's obviously flashing contraband. We're going to search him. In fact, I think we're going to search the cell and search these... In fact, search the cell block. It all needs a good search anyway. So thanks to Mans for pointing that out. Much appreciated. I do keep forgetting protective custody. Now, at the end of yesterday's episode, I was getting a little bit frustrated because I couldn't get to the bottom of the last two infected prisoners. Now, I have actually done that off camera, and I found out where the last two guys are. Now, one guy has been treated and will be fixed. He was over here somewhere. However, there was one infected dude left who I didn't get to. It's this guy here, as you can see, needs treating. So once those two are done, we are finished with the paramedics once and for all. So I'm going to get the paramedics down here. I think these guys are the closest. They're on the... Oh, this guy's closest, I think, probably. So we'll get one of these chaps down here, and we'll get him... In fact, let's bring them all down, because why not? It's this lot here, wasn't it? So let's get them down here. So they'll get in here, they'll treat this guy who's locked down, so he's not going to infect anybody else. And keep an eye on this area anyway, in case just walking past the door infects them. Can't imagine it would. But you never know. Because they're going to try and clean the cell momentarily, I think. So let's get in here. He should go in. He's going to treat him. And that should be that. I don't think we should have any more outbreaks now of infected prisoners. I do think this whole virus thing is... It's not easy to do because you can't easily spot the prisoners. If they could put the prisoners in here, for instance, and you would see them as green, which I don't think they are, that would actually really help in getting the virus dealt with. But there we go. Anyway, so we have two infected prisoners, and as I said, there's one guy up here. I don't know where he is, but I'm going to keep the paramedics on site for now. I think these guys, wasn't it? And leave them in there, and leave these guys in the corridor here, where there's high traffic, because they're not expensive, and I think that will be actually pretty good. Now, in case you don't know, there was a new update released by Introversion to Prison Architects. I'll just pause the game here. Now what they've done is they have brought in two major new things. First is sniper towers, which is extremely welcome, and I think it would really help, certainly my style of prison where there's lots of kind of empty area they could tunnel out. So what I need to do, I need to basically, if I just show you them actually, I think they're are they objects? I think they're called guard towers. Yeah, guard towers, you can see them here. But you need to unlock them in the first place, and then you can actually employ the staff, the snipers. Highly trained marksmen who will automatically occupy an empty guard tower once available. What I don't know is if they actually get tired and need to go to the staff room. That's unknown. So I need to be a little bit careful. If I put them out here and they have to take ages wandering around to get to the staff room, what I'll do, I'll put in a couple of staff doors into these fences to help them get through. So the first thing they need to do is unlock guard towers, which is down here. 5,000. Now the other thing that Introversion put in was they put in the ability to split visitor rooms in half, and what you can now do, now where would that be? Rooms, is it under here maybe? Yeah, visitor booth. So you can actually put in visitor booths now. You can put them in a line. Breaks the room in half, but it means that you get greatly reduced amount of visitors, and it's not as effective as these rooms. On the plus side, it stops any contraband from being passed in through visitation. So that's actually not a bad idea. You can have kind of a blend of both really, I suppose, but I don't really have any space for it. Or I could just convert this into the visitation booth. I don't think we've got a massive problem with contraband as it stands at the moment, so I'm kind of going to go with that for now. Right, anyway, so let's carry on with the job. Now what else I need to do? Sniper towers I've done. The other thing I need to do is basically fence around this new block, which I haven't done. If they tunnel, they're straight out, so I'm going to do that. That's probably quite an important thing to do, and also if they tunnel up as well. So my perimeter around has got to be a little bit bigger. Just make it a little bit harder for them to get out, really. So let's do that. Oh, I've missed one there. There you go. And I'm tempted to put in the staff door so they have access to it should they need it. Where are we? Staff doors. Put in there. And also here as well, so they can come round. Okay. So that's that taken care of now. So finish searching this. Has Harvey been banged up then? Or has he somehow? No. Oh, he has been banged up. There we go. Naughty boy. Found drugs, found weapons. So thank you very much for that. In the meantime, what are you doing here? I don't understand why you're here. You're working. Okay. Well, you shouldn't really be in here, buddy. I don't understand what it is you're doing in here. You're a normal prisoner, and you shouldn't be in this area at all. Huh. I think what's happening is he's probably teleported through the wall. What I'll do, I will give him a punishment, and that'll remove him. So let's say lockdown 6 hours. So somebody will now come and get him and drag him out. I think that's what's happening. He's teleported through the wall. He was in the common room and somehow got bumped through the wall. I don't see any other reason of how he could have, how he could be in here. Okay, so that's been done. So total infected prisoners. We've still got 2. So this guy is still sick. Now, where's the other guys? So that's not plumbed in properly. Okay. Such a long way from the pipes, isn't it? Okay, let's bring the pipes up a little bit. It's dangerously close to these, to the cells though. Not happy with that. Okay, what they complain about here is no serving table. Yes, of course. So let's get a serving table. Right, that's that done. Now, in terms of logistics, food distribution. So it's just this one cell is going to here. Could take the pressure off. No, this is supposed to be self-contained, wasn't it? So this is good enough for now. We'll have all these guys coming here. That's fine. Now, are these CCTVs not plumbed in? Is that the problem? Or connect? I think we've got more. Yeah, we need another CCTV bank on here basically. So let me set that up. Zoom in, CCTV, and put that in. Now, I also now need to employ another member of staff for the extra CCTV, so guarding there. Right, total infected prisoners still on 2. So the number's not going up, more importantly, but it shouldn't, because both the prisoners we've got left are actually they've been treated, so that's all good. Now, these guys being there I don't like. We need... That's because solitary here is full up, isn't it? Yeah. There's not much I can do without that. It would be good to move this kennel somewhere else, then maybe we could have this as some kind of addition to protective. And also move that shop. I think we need another block, don't we? Another block somewhere. Maybe put the shop down here. Oh no, we've got the forest here. No, that doesn't work. Okay. Well, this isn't ideal, but it's good enough. Let me just go to intelligence, look at informants, and quite a decent amount of choice. I'm going to actually try and employ these dudes because you can never have too many. And if he's in protective, that might help us get information on the protective guys. I don't know if it works like that, but you never know. Right, let's check out people's needs. This needs have been neglected somewhat because I've had to deal with the virus. So infected prisoners were down to 1, which means it's just this dude here. And he's been treated, so he's going to be fine. And therefore I think we've dealt with the virus issue. I don't know if we'll get a phone call to sort of congratulate us or anything, just to confirm it's over. I have no idea. So the family needs really high, hygiene needs really high, but it's being dealt with. Okay, he's got some phones in here. Maybe we need more phones. There are some free ones though, so it's not too bad. Feed all prisoners, 60%. Well, I've still got some eating time left, so I should go up significantly. Cool. New fences done. Fantastic. Doors are in. Also fantastic. Well, some of them having to walk around. That's fine. Door there. That leads around here, so that's all good. Cool. It's all looking sweet. Right. So let's increase the speed. So we fed 70% of the prisoners. I guess eat time for these guys, so these guys don't count towards at 70%. These are all going down, this is good. Have some free time. Oh yes, we have not got that built yet. CCTV's being built now. So as soon as that goes in, we can connect up to the 2 CCTV cameras in the new place. There we go. Connect. Hold down the shift key, I can do 2 at once. There we go. Good stuff. Right. Oh, we've got a power problem there, okay. That's interesting. So it doesn't stretch quite far enough. Okay, that should do the trick. I think. Oh, hello. 2 cables in the middle of nowhere. Alright. Right. Night time. It's sleep time, isn't it? Okay, so let's do these searches. We're going to start at 9 o'clock, shall we? And if we do cell block, what's that going to do? Just the middle ones. Yeah, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. I'll also do this one as well. Okay. Right, what's our intelligence looking like? So, not looking too bad. Weapons and tools, narcotics and luxuries. It shows how effective the metal detectors are, because these ones can be detected by those. Oh look, no more virus. Great. So let's send the paramedics home. Thank you very much, paramedics. Appreciate your help. You don't want to go out the bottom door though. That's yeah, okay, fine, whatever. Good stuff. So you don't get a phone call congratulating you for dealing with the virus outbreak. It just like it is what it is. Not that I was expecting, you know, bands and roses and cheering crowds or anything, but that's a fairly major event. Still not plumbed in. What is going on here? Oh, because that's to go, yeah, okay, because it's not getting it from here, it's getting it from here. Okay, let's put some pipes down here then. That should do the trick. Right. Oh, got a punch up there by the looks of it. There's a punch up over here by the sounds of it as well. Pennock, why are you? You're starving. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Must be one of the few who's needs feeding. Okay, I need to keep an eye on, I believe it's this top. Yeah, I need to keep an eye on this canteen, make sure that it's all good up here, because it might not be. Right, search cell block, and do these now. Alright, speed things up again. I haven't found any tunnels for ages. I wonder if they've given up with it. Oh, hello, he says. Is that a dog? Yeah. We had one here before, I think. What if these guys are trying to dig out? Search a cell block again while they're sleeping. So I think it's you've got a high chance to detect tunnels if they're sleeping, because they're going to see a dummy in the bed rather than actually having to find the tunnel itself. But this does concern me. They could be digging out that way. Maybe not. I know it was only searched earlier, but that was quick. Fine. Okay, so let's search these cell blocks. Got one prisoner Oh, it says here filter capacity, 0 prisoners arriving at 8 AM. But I've got space for another 18. That's curious. Let's just set these up quickly. So why is that? Let's have a quick look. So we've got 100 medsec available, filter 221, next intake 0. Okay. There's either that's a bug or there's a good reason for it. Now let's have a look. Oh, I think I know why. Maybe not. Hang on a minute. These are all okay. Hang on a minute. Maximum save capacity 221. So what have we got then? We've got medium capacity 132. We've got 148. 24. Huh. Because the capacity is not necessarily where it needs to be. Now these aren't marked as cells, are they? That's the first problem. So if I mark those as cells, that won't contribute to the total. This will increase now. This will go up. So we'll get some prisoners. It appears that the capacity we have is not for the prisoner types that we will have arriving. Okay, so minimum security 13, and we've got capacity of 20. Right, okay. So to be honest, I'd rather get the prisoners in and not worry about the whole min, max, whatever. Now, so this wing over here is min, but we're not getting any min prisoners in, so this is going to start emptying out. So what I need to do is basically... How many minimum security prisoners do we have? 13. Yeah. Okay. I'll set that back to shared to free up the space. And then anybody can go there. Right. So, filter capacity. Next intake 0. That's weird. That is weird. I don't get it. Filter 232, but it's not. And changing that doesn't change anything. Total prisoners 203. Well, okay. I don't know why that's not working. It should be. It's coming up to the end of the day. We haven't done our cell searches yet. Search cell block. Come on, guys, hurry this up. And these two areas as well. Oh, it's the morning. Wow, that night went by very quickly. Right. What does that mean? Oh, drugs. Okay. Now, let's have a quick look at this. Intelligence. So everybody in here, we know what they are. There's no question marks apart from this dude who's just walking around outside. Why are you doing that? What the hell? Okay. Has something happened here and they've... Airlock, airlock. Airlock. They shouldn't be out here. So what is going on with that? Is that because you were set free from coming out of solitary? Huh. Now, one of my contributors, I think it was Dragon Master, said you can actually allocate prisoners to cell blocks now just by right-clicking a non-full dormitory or an empty cell. So I'm going to try that. If I do that, so I don't think he's sleeping somewhere else, but he needs to get in here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to lock him down. Actually, lock him down for 6 hours. Now, where was the other guy? He's kind of disappeared. Where did you go? Performance, ex-law enforcement. Oh God. Right, okay. So I'm just going to make sure you're in the right autosave. I need to be in the right place, so I'm going to put you in this dormitory and I'm going to lock you down. Where did you go? There. And lock down. And as for you, again, I'm going to move you. You're going to be in Kind of here, maybe. I'll lock you down as well. Right, so hopefully that'll do the trick. Otherwise it's going to get shanked during the showers. Come on, let's do this. Let's get this guy put away. I'm wondering if protective is full. Is that what the problem is? Oh, it is. Oh. We've got 17 people in protective. Really? Hang on a minute. 3, 6, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, well, 14 like it says. Oh, maximum safe capacity is 17. Right, so we have got space for these guys in here. Okay. Right, so Crease has been put back in his cell, that's good. Just need this dude here to be put back in his cell. I hope he doesn't get stabbed up by joins. Can we force him to do it maybe? Can you? No? Okay, because you're on patrol. Alright, fine. So temperature rising a little bit, it's not too bad. Quite a high food need. Need to keep an eye on this canteen today. Let's speed... no, I don't want to speed up too much just in case. Let's have a look. So, logistics, food distribution. Demand 90, supply 54. Plus 15, so okay, so it's 69 at the moment. We got enough here? So we need to add another cooker. Demand is 90. So we need 2 cooks, 2 sinks, 2 fridges, 3 cookers. It should be right. Let's check this out again. Intelligence. No, logistics. Food distribution. Well, mostly meeting demand. 67 and we're doing 60. We're at 50 now. 47. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think we've got enough. So putting out the food. There's plenty there. We've got plenty of trays. People do seem to be eating. Food needs, yeah, very much coming down. Good. This is a good thing. What are you moaning about? Freedom. Well, that's too bad. People playing pool. Okay. I still don't understand this whole prisoner intake thing. We should have had new prisoners. Still none more arriving at 8 AM. We have capacity. Well, maybe we don't, but you're holding 203. We've got 232 safe capacity. Shared capacity 48. So in the shared cells we've got plenty of room. I wonder if this is a bug or am I misinterpreting something. If you can spot what it is that I've missed, then please let me know. But as far as I'm concerned, we should have, we should be taking. It says fill to 232. We've got the cells, we've got the capacity. Yeah, strange. Very strange. Let's take a look at our intelligence tab. Oops, it was there. Let's try that again. Okay. With no new people arriving in the morning, I guess there's not such a need to have a look at it to work out who the question marks are. Another prisoner released. Now, how's our informants doing? 75%. Lovely. So where are you off to? Oh, you're working in the workshop. Okay. I'm tempted to call you in and see what I've missed. Right, get up here, mate. See if I missed anything. So we've searched overnight, so there probably isn't going to be much in the cells. Alright, let's slow things down. Goes informants. Slow. Okay, in he comes. Let's zoom out. And here's Johnny. Boom. Right. Major problems. Major problems. These guys are going to get killed. Right. How do we get them back in their cells? Okay. So it's scales and wood. Let's write that down quickly. So scales. Now wood's in parole and scales is in workshop. Okay. Oh no, crease. Sorry, crease is in. Alright, crease is in vegetation. Vegetation. Right. Now, big problem we've got is we need to get these guys back into here. But this right clicking I don't necessarily think is working. He's still locked down, he needs to be moved. But maybe he has been locked down and he hasn't been moved. So if I can lock you down, protected custody, punish. Let's lock you down. So you don't go into general population, you probably won't get killed. But I need to get you guys into here. One of these dormitories or cells or something. Oh, he's wandered outside. Is he coming to sort him out? He's putting him in the naughty storage area. Looks like he's moving him towards here though, so this is good. Maybe that does work. The right click does work after all. He's being moved as well. Maybe on the right click before I clicked on someone that wasn't full, or that was full, sorry. It's because he's been moved as well. So that's cool. Now, what I've completely forgotten to do is deactivate the intelligence dude. And also I need to find... Now, it was Crease, wasn't it? So Crease, search prisoner. And there was a chap in the workshop. There was a guy in the workshop with Scales, wasn't it? Scales in the workshop. Scales in the workshop, who might have moved now, frankly. Hay, Lemon, Cox, great name. Cleef, Bray. Where's he gone? Where's Scales? There he is. Yes, Scales. Search prisoner. And the last one was Wood, who was in parole. There you go. Bad time to get busted, I think. When you're up for parole. Excuse me, could you just interrupt? We've come to search a prisoner who appears to have some sort of contraband on him. Yes. Okay, how are we doing for needs? Have a quick check. Good, everything's looking sweet. Yep, okay. So, it looks like our guys are back where they should be. So Santiago's there, he's been locked down, and in comes Matil, and he's been locked down as well. Brilliant. So all our dudes are back. No, don't move him out of there. No, don't move him out. Oh, man. Don't move him out. Don't put him back outside. You're putting him back outside. Why are you doing that? I swear to God, protected custody is the bane of my life. Right. You're putting him somewhere else. Putting one of these cells now, are you? Fantastic. Oh, to join Matey Boy down here. I'm wondering if these dorms are full. It's got 3 beds times 2, but we haven't got enough floor space. Alright. We've run out of time on this episode, but I'm going to have to sort this out. We need more cells in protective. I'm actually tempted to build a protective block. Completely build a protective block and let them be on their own. Something like this. I'm going to build it under here because this just is not fit for purpose anymore. So next episode that's going to happen. I'm going to add this on. They can share the same kitchen, they'll just eat at very different times. Let me just stick that in planning wise so I can remember. In fact, what I'll do, I might mirror this and make it protective, and I'll maybe get rid of some of the solitary, put in, I don't know, common room or something. But this whole situation protective is really a pain in the neck, and it needs to stop. So let me just put that in. Pro. Oh, forgot it does that. Just so it reminds me. Okay, cool. There we go. Another episode done. Virus is gone, but now we have a bigger problem with protective, and no prisoners are ever arriving, which is weird. But we'll get to the bottom of that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please leave a like or a comment, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.